Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a lot to talk about coming out of E3. While we didn't get an official release date for Halo MCC, we did get some very key pieces of information. And one thing that I was worried about going into the release of Halo MCC on PC was the price point. I had speculated that maybe it would be released with each game. We know that the games are going to be released separately, so Microsoft could have gone ahead and released each game on Steam for, say, $14.99 or $19.99. However, I think they've done gamers a very nice thing in pricing these games very low, and on top of that, you can actually play the games relatively cheap as well with Xbox Game Pass on PC, so we'll talk that. Also, Cyberpunk 2077, yes, it has gotten its release date. I know everybody's memeing with the Keanu Reeves thing, but I'm just excited that now I know when we're going to be able to play Cyberpunk 2077. Unfortunately, it won't be 2019, but it will be early on in 2020, and the Steam page is up right now as well. Quickly became the top-selling game on Steam. I believe it dropped down a little bit, but there you go. We'll talk about that, as well as Spyro Reignited Trilogy coming to PC. Very excited about that. And I want to mention that at the end of this video as well. But first, let's talk about Halo MCC coming to PC. The Microsoft conference was a little bit of a mixed bag to me. I was very excited for it in the notion that I was excited on what they were going to do with the PC platform. We know that Game Pass now has a dedicated subscription service on PC. It's $5 a month, and it's absolutely worth it if you do want that catalog of games. But the best part about it is the fact that you get all of these Xbox exclusives as well. Well, they're not necessarily exclusives anymore, but games like Gears 5, Forza Horizon 4, and all of these other games that'll be Xbox and PC titles, they will be a part of Game Pass on PC, and that means that you can get access to these games for just $5 a month. They're also doing a $1 offer where you can sign up for $1 for the first month. It's an incredible value, and best of all, Halo MCC is going to be in it. Now, originally, we weren't sure on whether or not Halo MCC was going to be in Game Pass, but that was because Game Pass wasn't announced for a dedicated PC subscription service. Now we know with this dedicated PC subscription service, yes, Halo MCC will be available as a part of that. And if you guys don't know, Game Pass does have its own dedicated app, and I've been using it a little bit, and it works relatively well. It's a lot better than going through the Windows Store, so that's great to see. But I know a lot of you guys would still rather pick up the Halo games on Steam. Maybe you don't want to sign up for a subscription service, whatever the case may be. And they're actually pricing the games relatively cheap. Halo Reach will be out first, and that'll be priced at $9.99, and every subsequent game will be priced at $9.99. That includes Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, and Halo 4. Those will all be $9.99, but Halo 3 ODST, which was a smaller game in comparison to all of the other titles, that'll be released at just $4.99. So pricing-wise, I think they're doing gamers a definite service here. $55 for all of the games, and given that it's Halo, given that we've wanted this for so long, let's be real, if they price this at $14.99 or $19.99 for each game, gamers would have still been all over it. But at $9.99, they're doing us a little bit of a favor, and now we can get the games relatively cheap. However, the games are also going to be on Game Pass, so this is where it comes into play. Like, all of these Halo games are going to be on Steam. Gears 5 is going to be on Steam. Forza will probably come to Steam at some point, but think about buying all of those games at full price. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to pick up all of these Halo games, and you want to play Gears 5 as well. So if you price it out, $55 for all of these Halo games, $60 for Gears 5, that's $115. Game Pass is $5 a month, and you get access to all of these other games as well. Crackdown 3 is in there, Forza Horizon 4 is in there, Sea of Thieves is in there, whatever the case may be, there are a lot of great games in there, north of 100 games, I believe, and I know for a lot of people like myself, we do have this immense backlog of games, but if you're just getting a gaming PC, and you just want a boatload of games from get-go, these subscription services are going to do wonders, because not only do you have Game Pass now, you've got Ubisoft Uplay Plus or whatever it is called. That's going to be $15 a month, and it gives you access to all of the Ubisoft games, including games like Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Watch Dogs Legion when that comes out. And then if you couple that with an EA subscription as well, an EA Origin Access subscription, man, you've got hundreds upon hundreds of games if you keep these subscriptions intact. I know a lot of you guys would rather just own your games, although digital games, that comes into the question, and do you really own the games? But you guys get the idea. I'm interested to hear what you guys think, because I think it's great that these games are going to be priced at $10 a pop, but now I'm thinking, yes, I want these games on Steam, but if you just look at it from strictly a value standpoint, how can I justify buying these games on Steam instead of just signing up for Xbox Game Pass at $5 a month? And I know people are already figuring out how to finagle it right now and getting like 3 years of Game Pass Ultimate for like $150 or whatever the case may be, because they're doing a 99-cent upgrade program right now. So it's absolutely insane from a value standpoint, and that is making me question, hey, these games are coming to Steam, which is great, but if we're talking about pricing, I'm kind of incentivized on just getting getting these games through Game Pass or whatever the case may be. So let me know your thoughts on that. But moving on from that, Cyberpunk 2077 was also shown off at the Microsoft press conference, and best of all, we have a release date for the game. Now, Steam notes it as April 15th. That is not the release date that was shown off at the press conference. It was noted as April 16th, and I believe that actually falls on a Thursday, which is kind of an irregular time to do a game release. Usually, games will come out on Tuesdays or Fridays, but whatever the case may be, CD Projekt Red has always been innovators, so if they want to do a Thursday game release, I don't think people are going to be all too upset about it. I think Thursday is actually a great day to release a game. It's right before the weekend, and if you are marketing towards a college audience, which a large portion of the consumer that would be buying a game like Cyberpunk 2077, I would imagine they're a college student and they would be having a Monday through Thursday schedule. Whatever the case may be, they could release Cyberpunk 2077 on a Monday, the day everybody seems to hate the most, and everybody would still buy Cyberpunk 2077. That's how excited we are for it, but the game is shaping up to be awesome. The gameplay we saw looked great, don't get me wrong, but I was already sold on this game years ago. I was sold on the game on the basis that CD Projekt Red is working on the game, and that's all it took. I just wanted a release date, and they delivered on that. The game will be coming April 16th, and interestingly enough, today it was also announced that The Witcher 3 is going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch. I do not know how they are pulling that off, given that The Witcher 3 on the base PlayStation 4 and Xbox One consoles already had some issues. Now you want to relegate it down to the Nintendo Switch? What are we talking about in terms of performance and resolution? I don't know, but I gotta give CD Projekt Red kudos on that. For those of you guys with a Switch, to be able to take The Witcher 3 Complete Edition on the go, hey, that's pretty cool. But for me, I think I'm going to stick to the high-end experience that a gaming PC would offer, but it's still cool nonetheless, and Cyberpunk 2077 will be out on April 16th. Kind of wish that it was a little bit sooner, but hey, it is what it is. Speaking of a little bit sooner, you guys are going to be able to check out Spyro Reignited Trilogy in just a couple of months. It'll be out in a little under 3 months. September 3rd is when Spyro finally comes to PC. Of course, this trilogy was released on consoles last year. It didn't get a day-and-day release with the PC version, which was a little bit of a bummer, but Spyro has always been one of my most nostalgic franchises. I remember having a PlayStation 1 and playing all of these games, and how they have redone it on consoles. I already played this trilogy on the PlayStation 4. It looks incredible. You've got a decent amount of content here, and it was priced well at $40. I would hope that at this point, you know, all these months later, it's gonna be like, what, 10 months after the original release by the time this one releases? Would have been nice if we marked down the price a little bit, maybe to $29.99 or even $24.99, given that that's kind of the price that console players are paying at this point. But whatever the case may be, Monster Hunter World, we didn't get the benefit with that. We usually don't get the benefit with these delayed releases. We're just left paying the full price anyway. And it's not like we get any extra content, we just get a nice PC version. System requirements are relatively low. Recommended is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960 and an AMD RX 480, Intel Core i5 2500K and FX 8350. It's going to be a relatively easy game to run, but I know a lot of you guys are super nostalgic with Spyro, and you're excited to check it out once again. It will be out on September 3rd, so a lot of exciting games coming. But in all honesty, if you look at that early 2020 period of game releases, it completely outdoes fall 2019 in my opinion. There are so many incredible games looking to come out in early 2020, from the FF7 remake, Watch Dogs Legion, Cyberpunk 2077, Ubisoft's putting out that other game, Monsters and Gods. There's a lot of cool games coming in early 2020, and we know all of them right now in June. Just imagine all of the other titles that are going to be announced, and at this point, we kind of know what that fall slate of games are. There are a lot of compelling titles, but early 2020 is shaping up even better, and that's going to conclude this video, guys. Again, we got some major news on Halo Reach and the Halo Master Chief Collection on PC. It'll be a part of Game Pass. They'll be priced at $10 each, except for ODST, which will be just $5. So that's pretty good in terms of pricing. Let me know, are you going to sign up to Game Pass, or are you going to buy the games on Steam? I think a lot of people are just going to flock to Game Pass now because it's such an incredible value. Cyberpunk 2077 will be out April 16th, and Spyro Reignited Trilogy is headed to PC on September 3rd. That's going to conclude this video. Let me know all of your guys' thoughts in the comments section below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.